It's Kevin with Gone Rogue Games, here with part 2 to the top 10 products that you should buy for November of 2021, or at least my top 10 products that are my favorite buys for November. So part 1 is over at the Rogue Market channel. You can go and click on the link in the description to head over there to see the top 5 magic products that I think are good buys for November. This is the accessories or games or other products, not Magic the Gathering products, that I think are still great buys for November. So let's get on to the first product. These are amazing. This is a new product that has come out from Dragon Shield called the Dual Sleeves, the matte Dual Sleeves. So they've come out with the colors that used to be a little bit transparent, and they've actually fixed that transparency by giving it a black background rather than a clear or white background. So this is what the sleeve looks like. I've got a Commander deck sleeved up in it, and these are absolutely phenomenal. So they come in the light colors right now. I'm actually hoping that they come and just do the regular colors. I think that they're going to try to find colors that don't exist right now in Dragon Shield, or are very similar to colors that did have that transparency issues, because these are not transparent. You can't see through them whatsoever, and so you can use the flip side cards no problem for the Dragon Shield sleeves. So if you compare a matte to a dual matte, you can see the texturization is very similar on these. In fact, I think this one actually might be, yeah, these are both mattes. So this is exactly what this one looks like in the red color, and this one is what they call the Lagoon color for the dual matte. So the shuffle feel of these is just phenomenal. You still get the Dragon Shield feel to the shuffling. Everything is just perfect with this. It almost feels, yeah, I would say it's very comparable to the matte, because they both have the matte backings and just a very durable sleeve. You wouldn't expect anything less from Dragon Shield. This has been a deck that's played quite a bit. This is my Commander League deck right now for Innistrad Midnight Hunt, and there's no splitting, there's no curling on the edges here, on the tops. Phenomenal condition, and I am not easy on sleeves. I am very hard on sleeves. That's why I typically hadn't liked to buy expensive sleeves in the past, because even expensive sleeves could not hold up to how hard I am on like shuffling and playing cards, and therefore I'd rather just switch out broken cheap sleeves rather than damage an expensive sleeve and have to buy new sleeves there. But I am completely converted to these Dragon Shield double mattes. They are a little bit pricey. I believe the patron price of these are either $8 or $9. I'll have the links in the description or on the commonly ordered. If you are a patron, go check them out. If you're not a patron too, I think these are a good deal for the MSRP cost for these. It's probably around like what, $15 or $16 is what you'd pay at your local game store for these. And again, they are a bit more pricey than your usual Dragon Shields at around $10 to $12, but I think you do get the quality you get from these is just phenomenal compared to other sleeves. So the colors that come in is this like Lagoon. Oh, that's Lagoon. It's that blue color right there. Kind of a kind of light blue. Then you have the Eucalyptics. That's when I was showing the Eucalyptus, which is the kind of green blue color, the teal color. You also have the Lightning, which is a yellow for the Lightning, and the Orchid, which is a kind of a purple, light purple. And we have a Snow, which is a Beely or a white color for the Snow, and it has no transparency issues. It is completely opaque and you can't see through them. So got the textured backs, got the dual matte, the black interior. That's exactly what these are. Really phenomenal product from Dragon Shield. I'd like to see them come out with some more colors that had that transparency issue. All right, so next one we have up, this is going to be one we've showcased before, but these are the generic binders. They're just called generic binders that one of the distributors has come out with. These binders are phenomenal. They are as good as Gamegenic. They're as good as Dex Protection. They're as good as Ultimate Guard. They are as good as the Dragon Shield binders. These are just top-notch binders, and we've got these branded. Of course, these are not going to have Gone Rogue Games. You can get them with a Gone Rogue Games logo or the Rogue Deck Builder logo, or you can reach out to Zach or I and put any sort of logo you want on here. I'm sure we can do that for you at an additional charge, but they are great for branding. That's a good plus to these binders. The texture on these is awesome. The zippers are great. Let me see if I can pull one out here without. Oh, Zach's gonna kill me if I guess he's got these taped up. But they do come in various colors. This one's silver, which is one of my favorite colors, which is actually kind of hard to find in binders. A lot of the other binders don't have like a silver color, which is awesome for this one. One of the problems though is there's like 3 different blue colors. I've got 2 of them here. There's one other like light blue, and they're not much different colors to begin with to get kind of differentiate between them. But just look at this beautiful, beautiful texture on this binder, and then you get the quality you'd get from any other zip binder. You have no stitching problems, no kind of curling problems. It still comes with the kind of nice inside, and it just has your quad sleeves. So you can complete your play sets right here. And yeah, these are nice thick sleeves. I'm sure that whatever Chinese company that did these just ripped them off from whoever. I'm thinking that they're most similar to Dex Protection. So that's probably, unfortunately, the company that got ripped off. That's kind of the problem with doing business with China. They're going to rip you off. They're going to plagiarize your product, and they're going to sell it to the market. So these are just kind of the knockoff version of whatever binder, high-end binder they took, and they're great, very, very great quality binders, and they're a few bucks cheaper. I believe that Dex is $21, GameGenics like $23 for a zip binder. Ultimate Guard is also around that 20. I think Ultimate Guard's the most expensive, had around 23 or 24. These are 18, I believe, 18 to get the binder. So you save a few bucks, you get the nice binder, and yeah, pretty great binder. Unfortunately, black is out of stock at the moment. Red is getting out of stock. There's not much red. Oh, this binder just pops. I absolutely love this. The blue on the red here. There's this red one, and there's a couple of different options for blue. We kind of have this. Oh, as I throw sleeves around, kind of have this teal blue. There's aqua color blue, kind of greenish blue, and then we have this light blue, and there's like another dull light blue. But these are my favorite out of the 2 blue ones here. So lots of options with the binders, and they are my choice for binders. So you save a few bucks and get a high quality, top-notch binder. Alright, yeah, on to the next product. This, I've never done like another collectible. I guess I have done other collectible card games. But these are pretty cool if you're looking for a gift for a new Pokemon player. This is the Trainer's Toolkit. It is everything you need to build a deck to get going in Pokemon. So they are 20 bucks a piece, which I think is a bargain for a box. There will be 2 Crobat Vs in here and all the trainers you need to build a deck. It has like all the classic trainers in here. There's a code, in here, a code card. There is the dice in here for the Pokemon dice, and very similar to what you get from a bundle with these sort of things, or what do they call them? A trainer, what do they call an ETB? And then you get some sleeves, again, very similar to an ETB. And then you get a full, it's not one of those half energy packs, it's a full energy pack. And then you do get 4 packs. So the packs you get in this one is a Sword and Shield, a Vivid Voltage, and Chilling Reign. Now these 2 were hard to come by until about a week ago, but both of these did get a small reprint, Vivid Voltage and the Chilling Reign. But I'm expecting these ones both these sets were actually pretty good in the scope of things, of like comparing them with battle styles or some of the other ones that have come out recently that haven't been as good. But you do get this Sword of Shield base one here. And so 4 packs of Pokemon, sleeves, a promo pack with all the trainers you need, your energy. So, I mean, if you're looking to buy Pokemon packs separate, I mean, you're looking at around, 15 bucks for the Pokemon packs alone. So you get the rest of this like for 5 bucks. So it's a great little storage thing. Everything you need, a great gift for beginner Pokemon players. So if you're looking to kind of get into Pokemon, this is a nice little product to get going. And it's, yeah. So this is what's called the Trainer's Kit 2021, and there are plenty of these available, and the cost is 20 bucks. So again, I haven't been showcasing these for a while because these were going for dirt cheap. I actually bought them for this price from distributors, and I made the mistake of ordering. I thought I was ordering single boxes, and I was ordering cases of them. And so when they came in, I had cases of these Trainer's Toolkit, so I was absolutely buried in them. So yeah, this is a little bit of like me trying to get rid of my inventory, but I honestly do think that these are great products for a beginner Pokemon player. They're a great thing for a gift for a new Pokemon player or just someone that's trying to get into the game. All right, and then we have another special I think is worthwhile while we can get them. These are the alternate art covers for the D&D books. The 2 new ones that have come out are the Wild Beyond the Witchlight and the Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. So I'm able to get a limited amount of these every week from distributors, And these are, I believe these are WPN exclusive. They go to game stores only. You can't get these on Amazon. So the price of these actually do go up long term. Some of the ones that were just a couple years old are now very expensive because they're out of print. So with these books, Wizards of the Coast will continue to print the regular versions of the books with just they have their own little style for the D&D, kind of the D&D branding, black on red with like a picture of something from there'll be like another dragon, but it won't be this alternate art one. And I like how they've done these new ones because these ones have their own little kind of theme to them. You got this kind of gold treasury look for the Fizbin Treasury of Dragons, and you got this Wildland Witchlight that just absolutely pops. And so they're more rare in the scope of things, and I believe they are only like limited printing, so they print them and then they're done with them. And yeah, they do tend to have a better they do tend to either hold their value better or go up in price long term. So they are investable in my opinion. I never thought I'd talk about a non-magic product in the scope of investable, but they're also something that it's tough to get elsewhere besides your local game store. So if you're a patron, I believe these are $31 at the moment to get these, and I think the normal D&D books, all D&D books have gone up from what I could get them. I think the MSRP on these suckers is way expensive, so they're $65 for this one. $65 for the, oh no, that's Canada. $50 for the US. So $50, and this one should be $50 as well. Yeah, $50 for this sucker too. So that's quite a steal to be able to get them for $31 in my opinion, especially when you can't grab these on. I don't believe they're on Amazon unless a third seller is actually selling them. I don't know what the rules are for selling these suckers on like Amazon and whatnot. So if you are a D&D player, these ones tend to have a time limit too. Again, I'll probably be able to order the Fizbin Treasure of Dragons or the Wild Beyond Witchlight normal versions until the cows come home. I mean, they're just going to reprint them as needed. But these particular alt arts, I think they are just done in like a little window, and then you don't have access to them anymore. So I wouldn't wait on these suckers. I think they're, I have to limit to one per patron because I only get like 3 a week. So yeah, so first come, first serve, one per patron for those books. Now, last but not least, I always like to showcase a board game that I'm a fan of. I actually hate this board game with a passion. This is called Quacks of Cthulhu. It's a good game. This game is very fun. It's a lighthearted game. I just don't like it because I don't like really lucky games, but I do like it. I hate it and I love it, and I love it and I love to hate it. So this is Quacks of Cthulhu. It is a bag building game, and it is now a classic. It won the 2018. I'm not even going to try to say this, Connoisseur's Game of the Year award. It's the Critics Award for 2018, which was actually very competitive in that time for board games. So this is just a well done game. It's a bag building game. I do have all the expansions in here, so we have to kind of ignore the expansions. And so what you're trying to do over a series of rounds here is you're trying to score as many points as possible, and you do that by going up your track for your potions. So you're going to be accumulating these ingredients for your potions, so everyone gets a player board that looks like this. And you're going to grab components out of your bag and place them on the board. And as soon as you go over 7 white potion value, you explode. And then at the end of the turn, you have to choose whether you want victory points or you want purchasing power. And if you don't explode, though, you get both of them. So it's kind of a press your luck game because you want to go as far as possible, because the person at the end of each round is able to then roll a dice as well that can give you some extra bonuses. And then you also want to land on the space before these rubies, because if you have a ruby uncovered on your last space, you get a ruby, and then rubies are spent to go up different tracks, and it just do some special things, like you can drink this potion, which allows you to take one of your white chips back to your bag, which is kind of good, because if you're starting to build up, you can drink it, and you can take a white chip you just drew back to your bag. So basically, on the game, you're grabbing ingredients, not that's a rat. This goes in your starting thing. But you're grabbing ingredients until you choose to either decide to stop or continue going and you bust. So you'd be like, oh, there's a 1, so it'd go on the first 1 spot, then 1 would go there, and then there's a 3, so 1, 2, 3, so right there. So we're already pretty close to exploding. So this person would have 5, maybe they go, oh, I'm going to keep going, there's 7, and then they draw this last one, and that puts them at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they would explode. So then in a turn, they'd have to choose between 2 victory points or 10 purchasing power towards purchasing more ingredients. And the object of the game is to delude your bag, because these white ones are, look how beat up this one is. This is how much this game's been played. So you want to delude your bag of whites by buying other ingredients. And this game's kind of cool and has a lot lot of replayability because you can mix and match the ingredients. So on different games, ingredients do different things. And there's a lot of different colors for ingredients. Say, for example, there is, let's see if we can find, there's like these purple ingredients that have, there are, I got the expansion, so I think there's like 6 different combos for, purple. So there's these bookmarks that says it's a level 6 one. And so every game you play, you can put a different one out here and it will do a different one. So this particular one says total up the victory points of all spaces covered by purple chips. Buy up to 2 additional different colored chips with the amount in this chip actions. This is kind of a cool one. And it has different colors, has tons of these different colors. There's like red. See if I can find what I've done with them all. I've got them somewhere here. Apologize too. Oh, here they are, because the expansion is like really cramped here in the box. I got 2 expansions in here. So the orange is like a generic color. The yellows do usually total up your things, and this one allows you to have more before busting. Blues gets this blue will get you more rubies. This one will allow you to move your red further for how many whites you've already had if there's a previous chip. So they do different stuff. They have like these ingredients do different powers depending on which ones you play with, and you play with every color every game, and then they help you achieve trying to get as many victory points. So again, it's a nice little press your luck game if you're into press your luck kind of it is random because it is a bag builder, so you're randomly pulling ingredients out of bag. There is strategies to this game. However, it's still mainly based on variance, and you have to definitely police your nephew to make sure he's not cheating, because he likes to peek in his bag and be like, "Oh, well, there's a little no one saw me pull this white out. I'm just gonna kind of put this back in there," and then of course, that's no fun to play with little cheatsy McGeetsies. But anyway, another story for another day. That is Quacks of Cthulhu. I think it's a classic. It's if you are trying to build a board game collection. I do have this one. I need to show my list again. I have a list of like games that are must-have for a collection. This one is on there. It's Quacks of Cthulhu. I believe it's $30 or around $30 for patrons, and the MSRP for this one is like $50 to $60. So I think it did just get a reprinting, and it might not actually be as because I know the Asmodee just picked this up. From North Star Game. They acquired it, so I'm not sure what the box will look like. It will be exactly like this, but it has had a MSRP drop from 60 to 50, I do believe. So anyway, that's a good one to pick up. Quacks of Cthulhu. Can't recommend this game enough. It's going to appeal to a lot of crowd, whether it be new players, casual players, people that have been in the board game genre for a while, or people that are hardcore gamers. I think will like this game kind of as like a breath of fresh air from like the more hardcore games they've been playing. So it is on my list of must-have games, and this one is ready and available for patrons at a discounted price. All right, so those are my 5 picks for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been Kevin with Gun Rogue Games /The Rogue Market /Rogue Deck Builder. I'll see you back in December for another review for the 5 products that I think are good pickups. Thanks for watching.